The day T-Series overtakes PewDiePie will mark the day that the U was removed from YouTube. The fight between the two largest YouTube channels on the platform has been raging on for a couple of months now, since around September-ish. Beginning at around 60 odd million subscribers for PewDiePie at least, both channels are now just hovering above the 81 to 82 million mark. Throughout this colossal battle that YouTube has somehow managed to ignore entirely, even though it's like the biggest event happening on their site currently, PewDiePie has come close to being dethroned as the most subscribed YouTuber on multiple occasions. And if it weren't for the help of a few of his fellow creators, such as Mr. Beast and Markiplier, then the war may already have been lost by this stage. But we are now facing a bigger problem, as the gap begins to close once again, now being around 100 to 200,000 subscribers, which is an absolutely astronomical number for me. But for these people, it's really not that much. As the gap begins to close, there are no real shoutouts left to be given. Everyone already knows, and everyone who has the intention of subscribing to PewDiePie has most likely already done so. What we are facing currently is a situation in which the gap is most likely only to close from here on in. Although PewDiePie may be able to hold on with their gap closing slowly, hopefully till 100 million subscribers, but that was explained far better by another YouTuber whose video I will link in a card, so you'll see up in the top right corner of your video. But as long as he can hold on to 100 subscribers, we're all good, but he probably won't at the rate it's going. So my point currently is that the gap is closing and there's not really any shoutouts left to give, so the gap probably won't be largened anymore, at least not significantly like it was. It was like over 1 million at one stage. So yeah, the end is in sight. Hopefully he can hold out to 100 million so that YouTube has to recognize him and him alone as the first actual creator to reach 100 million subscribers. But what does this matter to you as merely a spectator in this ongoing war? Well, T-Series as a whole, maybe not intentionally, represents a current trend in YouTube at the moment, and that is the steering away from supporting actual creators who put time and passion into their videos and are singular people and not multi-million dollar organizations. There's a trend towards leaving that behind, that part of YouTube that made the you in it so different from any other platform or site used. T-Series passing PewDiePie before the 100 million mark signifies YouTube's success in really just making actual creators seem insignificant in the face of corporations. You would have seen this in their rewinds. They don't include PewDiePie. Like 2018, I wasn't really around that much. Don't really know what went on, but PewDiePie should probably be in it. He's still the most subscribed, and he was at 50 million then. Like, that's an insane number. But the 2019 rewind, PewDiePie should have definitely been in that. If not just to represent that he is still, well at that stage, was still holding out against a multi-million dollar corporation as the most subscribed channel. Like, the fact that he wasn't included, and the fact that some of his videos that really should have been on trending weren't, really just indicates to us that YouTube is definitely turning their backs on the small creators and the creators that actually embody the message that YouTube as its original site used to bring, that anyone could make videos and voice their opinions. And as the steering away from I think I'm going to call it traditional creators, because it's like what started on the site. As the steering away from traditional creators continues, it means the content from traditional creators is decreased, which means the content that I am quite sure many of you enjoy watching and spend most of your time on YouTube watching will no longer be around as significantly or promoted anywhere near as much as the corporations' products, I guess. My point is, YouTube has been in a downward spiral for many years now, since the adpocalypse and whatever else happened before I even started using the site. or even knew about it. I think I was like 12 when I found out some shit. I don't know. But T-Series overtaking PewDiePie really just marks the end for the U in YouTube. There's not really any going back once this happens, especially if it happens before the 100 million mark. That's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully they're all positive towards PewDiePie. I mean, whether you like the guy's content or not, he really does represent us personal creators and not sort of corporations on the site. And it is really sad to see. I mean, he will inevitably be overtaken because you can't really fight a multi-million corporation as one guy. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought in the comments below of this video, whether you'd like to see more of it, etc, etc. Subscribe, like, I don't really care. It's so begging shit. I'm not really into that. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a swell day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.